Good morning, humanity. It's January 20, 2020. And it's Mondays with Bev and Paul. And hi, my name's Paul.
Hello, I'm Bev.
Yeah. So we had the title of the show, What is the Magic of Biotouch? And all of a sudden we realized today is January 20, 2020. That's three 20s. And with the number one of January, that's a very magical number, folks. So maybe by the end of the show, you can figure it out. Let us know what you think 2020 means in the month of January. While we talk about the magic of BioTouch. Hey, Bev, how you doing today?
I'm good, Paul. How are you?
Well, we're going to be 75 degrees today. How about you?
Well, whatever, Paul. I think it's a high of 45 today.
Oh, let us know what the temperature is where you live on the planet. That'd be a nice comment section, where everybody lives and what the temperature is there. And the nice thing is, BioTouch works no matter what the temperature.
Yes.
So let's take off a little bit today. We had no classes happening. Today's what they call today Martin Luther King Day. It was nice coming into work, no traffic. Yay! You don't have traffic where you're at, do you?
Well, it's a landmark, historic village where I
Right,
live. So,
right.
yeah, we do have traffic, but not on an everyday basis. It's nice.
Yeah. So, what's the magic? So, we had a in the book uh, by Deborah Schildhouse. We had a section in there, and if you haven't gotten the book yet, you really should get it. It's a great book. Or if you have friends and family who are wobbling about how they want to get involved in an alternative, complementary, holistic healthcare practices, then BioTouch Healing with the Power in Our Fingertips by Deborah Schildhouse is just a great little storybook to help people feel comfortable about getting involved in touch healing. And I'm just going to read this part here that Deborah was. So the book is about Deborah interviewing me and my journey intertwined with her journey and some of the things she went through becoming a certified practitioner in BioTouch and what I went through all my years of being a hippie and way out there in the ozone and living a magical life, maybe.
Just like you're listening to me.
So she asked me a question in one of the interviews. She said, "What makes BioTouch different from other touch healing techniques?" And I answered this way: there are many ways, but one main thing is it's magical. The way BioTouch reaches down to that sacred child in all of us and promotes feelings of well-being and love. BioTouch is love. Love is BioTouch. It's all we do here. We give people love. We don't we're not trying to fix people. We just want to serve them. We get to participate in their healing and feel their joy. It empowers people to help other people. And if those people just happen to heal in the process, perfect. So, that was pretty fun reading that
That's a
again.
good answer, Paul.
Yeah. So, it's magical in the way BioTouch reaches down to people. So we were talking about that, and you came up with some interesting things about that.
Well, I think that we can say it's magical, and what you said, that biotouch reaches down into the sacred part of ourselves. And I have to say that's because we are magical. We hold the magic. We always have. And that definition of magic, well, that's relative anyways. But basically this is it sparks something that's already living within each of us. And I think what's happened over the our history is that we have believed or gone after that which is more peripheral about our lives and have literally forgotten the magic divine part of ourselves, our total essence. So our nature itself is magical. And what the connection is with biotouch is that this is a way, a loving, gentle way that stimulates us back into remembering our own magic. Well, I mean, we've actually, you and I've talked about this many times. We might not have used the word magic, but essence, that's what we are in essence.
Right, and what's interesting is a lot of this came up for me this week too. I'm reading a book by Professor Dean Radin, and he wrote a book. He's writing a book. He wrote the book called "Real Magic: Ancient Wisdom and Modern Science." And what you're starting to see now is the scientific community is meshing with the magical community, the esoteric community, those things that were always forbidden to talk about and hidden away. And you have people like Gary Schwartz, Bruce Lipton, Dean Radin. There was that movie that came out, What the Bleep Do We Know, where they, yeah, interviewed a lot of science
The
people.
secret.
Yeah, The Secret. I mean, all these things are bringing to the forefront now how we can live a magical life. It doesn't have to be, science over here and magic over here. We can meld the two together. And
Absolutely.
and I think, go ahead. No, 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 you're good.
No, no, no. This distance makes it so.
I,
I was just going to say that. Well, I don't know what I was going to say now when you were talking. So I think in relationship to biotouch, we're always saying that the body itself is holds the magic of knowing what it wants, and what it wants always is wholeness, healing, and we might call that magical, but it's the nature of our bodies. This amazing, intelligent unit that already knows that it's magical, and
right.
and and is constantly asking for it. And when we give it biotouch, I'll tell you, that is totally a magical happening
Yeah,
for everybody.
and it was interesting because in my quote here, it goes to the sacred child within us
Yes,
all, and that sacred being you talked about, which is really that child in us. If you look at a child, they just live in a magical world. I mean, butterflies and airplanes and birds, and they just everything is magical, and life is magical, and that's really what BioTouch addresses.
I think the other part of that magic in terms of biotouch and being as a child, as we've been told for eons, these great sages and teachers that have told us always live your life as a child, and that means in innocence, in trust, in sacredness.
So
And we've said it many times, biotouch brings us into a place of that healing, but it's safe, it's trusting, it gives us hope. This is what we need right now.
And we also need to. I didn't have you on. Should we do the show again? Because
You
you
didn't
had
have me.
no, but I had the recording, so that'll work. Actually,
Okay, that's fine.
we'll show the recording. So who's
Yeah.
ever listening now and didn't hear Bev in the beginning, we're going to have this recording, and we'll get rid of this one that we do. So good thing I'm
Yeah.
recording it because Bev said some good things here. So yeah, and so so let me show one of the things about the magical part, and came from the question, what makes biotouch different from other healing techniques? It's not really different, but
Right.
it's all healing comes from the same place, and you just talked about that. It comes from
Yep.
that magical place within us. But the only difference really is in the presentation, and that was shown to us when Dr. Stevenson did research, and she didn't know any other healing techniques, touch healing techniques, and so she did a chart and researched the difference in the presentation, and we just want to show that quickly, because she showed biotouch, Reiki, therapeutic touch, and kangaroo grooming caring. That's what mothers. That's the motherly touch. And
Mm-hmm.
if you'll notice here, centering and meditation not required with biotouch, but with Reiki and therapeutic touch it is. Reading the energy field or the aura is usually required in therapeutic touch and Reiki, but not with motherly touch or biotouch. Skin to skin contact, now that's magical,
Mm-hmm.
is always with biotouch and motherly touch, but occasionally and infrequent with the other two techniques. And a hierarchy and attunement and authority. And there's not at all with biotouch, but there is with Reiki and therapeutic touch. and not with motherly touch. And to me, that comparison of touch is magical. You know, it doesn't mean all Reiki practitioners or all therapeutic touch practitioners practice that way, but in the teachings as you find it online, as Kenna did, that's what distinguishes biotouch from other techniques. And all those things about how we present biotouch really allows us to experience the magic of life. You
Yeah.
know, when you're not
Yeah.
having people telling you how you have to do it or what you have to believe, you just wake up to your life as it is right now. And that's magical, really.
That's yeah. The one of the things that happens with biotouch, and I'm not, I don't know about other healing techniques, but I know with biotouch, a big part of that, when that magic can come through is when that personality is out of the way, when that little ego we talk about is just resting and not, analyzing and wondering, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. It's just a presence of two amazing human beings, and that's when the magic happens. So we practice magic together. That's the one thing about biotouch. Yes, we're all magical in our own innate beings, but boy, when you bring two magical people together, then
Fireworks.
you're really creating
Magical
something
fireworks, right?
right. It's
Rainbows and unicorns and
butterflies. Hey, butterflies,
yeah, that's the
definitely.
butterfly touch, right?
That's
You know,
right.
what I really liked about what you said too, which is part of the biotouch presentation, is you said you just let the ego rest. You know, we don't say in biotouch, oh, you got to get rid of the ego. You got to
It's
only
not going to
be,
happen.
yeah, you got to be an all kind, loving person.
Right.
I've never met one in my entire life. You know,
Nope.
everybody I've met in this lifetime has a bunch of crap they carry around
Yeah,
with them. And the
absolutely.
yes, and the beauty of biotouch, the magic of that is we just accept all of that. We say this is who we are, but we can still help another human being who's suffering. And
Right.
and and we take the magic and make it real, you know. And so, you know, it's not a sleight of hands. It's just taking these two fingers, folks, and lightly touching another human being. And so we're going
Wow.
to just take a moment while we get our magical thoughts together, and we want to make sure we teach you again how to do biotouch. We're going to show you the lower abdomen. We were going to show it last week, but
But
Bev
you
likes
got
talking.
really, yeah, you just kept talking.
Yeah, Bev just kept talking. So we're going to show you how to do the lower abdomen set, and this can work with pregnancies, any digestive situations, hormonal situations, prostate conditions, and if I can find it, where is there it is.
The lower abdomen set may be used to address any conditions or organs which are located between the navel and the pubic bone. This might include conditions of the reproductive organs, the colon, the bladder, or hernias. When working on the lower abdomen, it is helpful to press firmly into the flesh. But while working firmly, be careful not to cause discomfort to the recipient. The lower abdomen has 3 steps. Step 1. Locate hold point X, which is on the pubic bone. Do not press firmly on this point. While holding X, touch points 1 through 5 with the other hand. Point 1 is located just below the navel. Point 2 is in the soft tissue to the inside of the pelvic bone, low on the abdomen. Point 3 is the same point on the opposite side of the body. Point 4 is in the soft tissue just inside the high point of the hip bone. Point 5 is the same point on the opposite side of the body. Step 2. With the palm open and flat, slide the entire hand under the recipient's body and place the first 2 fingers of this hand in contact with point T on the sacrum triangle. Then with the other hand touch points 1 through 5 and X. Point 1 is located just below the navel. Point 2 is in the soft tissue to the inside of the pelvic bone, low on the abdomen. Point 3 is the same point on the opposite side of the body. Point 4 is in the soft tissue just inside the high point of the hip bone. Point 5 is the same point on the opposite side of the body. And X, which is on the pubic bone. After completing this step, enhancements in local work may be performed wherever a recipient is experiencing difficulties of any kind. Step 3. In matching fire, touch points 1 and X, points 2 and 3, and points 4 and 5.
And there you have it. Very simple. Works with all those problems you can have anywhere in that lower abdomen, and especially good, as we shared last week, for pregnancies. Oh my God, everybody should do it. You know, I wanted to share this little thing Jennifer English just said when we're talking about magic. We have to become more comfortable with the word and idea of magic.
Yes.
She says it's the ultimate moment of being present. I mean, that's like perfect. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you, Jennifer.
You know, and that's what BioTouch does, is it just brings us into the present moment where everything's okay. You know, even though I might be in pain, I might be suffering, pre-op, post-op, you know, eye problems, digestive problems, heart problems. I mean, the list goes on and on of what BioTouch can help. And our job here is just to help you live in the magic of BioTouch.
Right, bring it into your life.
So we have a workshop coming up next Thursday. Yeah,
Thursday.
Next Thursday, and it's on alcohol addictions. Our speaker is going to be Liana Joy Condello. I'm looking really forward to hearing what she has to say about it. That's January 23rd, 6 p.m. at the Tucson Center, but it will also be live streamed and posted on our Facebook, YouTube, all of our different sites. And that weekend will be the 2-day training. So if you're interested in learning the whole technique, come on down to Tucson and take the class here. Otherwise, go online. You can learn it online. Bev right now is the instructor for those classes, and she's doing an awesome job. If you want to meet Bev one-on-one, that's how we'll sell this program. Meet Bev one-on-one. Take our online training program.
Wherever you are in the world.
Wherever you are in the world, you'll get to sit here like I am with her and be one-on-one in communication with the beautiful Bev Wood in Jacksonville, Oregon.
Hiding out in the woods.
Hiding out in the woods, but she's still teaching the magical touch of BioTouch. So.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm so honored with all these students.
Yeah, you've got quite a few going on now, and we are having a meeting right after this show with all the practitioners in Germany and Switzerland, and that's going to be really fun. We look forward to sharing more with you. So join us if you can. You know, just go to justtouch.com, go to biotouchhealing.com, go to our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and join us in that simple, magical two-finger touch. And that's it for today, Bev.
That's it. Oh, we did it again.
We did it again, and I love talking about magic, and I love BioTouch being a magical experience for all of us. So,
yeah.
Thank you all for joining us, letting us into your home, onto your phone, and we'll see you all next week.
We will. Have a glorious week.
If pain has got you down and you live in town, take a trip down to Pima Street. The people down there are people who care. They will get you back on your feet. Put love into action. Put love into action. If you ever want to have any real satisfaction, choose love while you still can. Don't even try to understand. But healing grace in your own hands. Put love into action.